Welcome to another episode of Trench Tips with me, Zach Thompson, and my esteemed colleague, Jack Frimston. Jack, how are
Too
you,
kind.
sir? We've not done one of these for a little while.
It's been a while. But it's good to see you, Zach. What's changed since we last did a podcast?
We've got another office out in
Got another
out
office?
in Bournemouth. We've got a few new people, a few more people hired who are starting next month. So the train still keeps rolling. I wonder when we'll do one of these and be saying someone's left.
Oh, don't say
I
that.
know
Don't put that out into the
I shouldn't be
world.
putting that
Oh,
out there, but
I wasn't even tempted. I was like pushing you to say I'm 30. It was my birthday. That's what I wanted. I don't care. What about the office? Big deal. You're 30, big dog.
I am 30. I am 30. But I think a lot of people look at me and think, how is that a 30-year-old? Because it's wrinkle-free, gorgeous,
Wow.
modest.
Very.
Very, very highly modest.
Anyway,
so,
they're not. They're not.
so I thought we've not done it in a while, a bit of a tip. Yeah? And
Yeah.
one thing that I see shared a lot is different objections and how to deal with them, and how to deal with certain parts of the process. And the inevitable thing that's always going to come up is, how much does this bloody thing cost?
Mm.
Yeah? Now, when you hear that, when you start hearing people asking you, how much does it cost for we have a meeting? How much does it cost for we're working for our prospects? How do you see that?
Well, typically, like I find a lot like people just reach out to me straight away on LinkedIn. Can I have a ballpark figure just so I know if it's worth my time? I say no, you can't. I'm, and I think it's that attachment to like it's just I'm not just going to pander. Not everybody can have this. We want to disqualify you, but we want to disqualify you in the right way. So can I just have a ballpark figure? No. If you get on a call and it's like, look, it all boils down to price. Okay, we'll get there. Do the dance. Do you know what I mean? You've got to take me out for dinner first. You can't just shove me under a duvet and say, "How's your Frimston?"
And how is your Frimston?
He's all right.
I always think that, yeah, I'm with you. I always think there's a bit of a case to be built on price. So it's almost like there's two separate bits of the price picture. So the first bit is when you are actually qualifying.
Mm.
So, I mean, we've spoken about this a lot, especially when you first started in the business, finding out what's the potential return on investment for someone. So take our model. If I got you in front of 10 new people and you close one, how much money do you stand to make off that?
Yeah. Well, our average order value is £50,000.
Exactly. So then when we get to talking about price later on down, I've wrote in the corner here £50,000. And then I say a percentage of that £50,000. I'm not going to give it away for all the listeners there what we
Yeah.
charge. But if I said a very small percentage of that £50,000 and they start saying, oh, well, I don't know. I say, well, you only need to close one of them, don't you? And you've made more than enough. So I think there's like an ROI piece there, just getting someone comfortable, and also you as the salesperson, I think, need to be comfortable with if someone's saying I make £2 an order, you're not going to feel comfortable charging them
No,
thousands, are you?
not at all. Not at all. And I think we buy into, we're a very big advocates of people buy emotionally. I think the numbers helps drive that excitement. You could have the gift of the gab and be Del Boy and say it's going to do this, going to do that. Big deal. Do you know what I mean? People don't want to just buy like fluff. When they say he could sell ice to the Eskimos, could he? No, he couldn't. He'd probably someone that put his dick in your pint when you'd left the table. That's it. He couldn't sell ice to the Eskimos. He's a bit of a Jack the Lad. Actually, you want someone that you can trust, and when they break it down, they go, okay, well, if I put you in front of X amount of people and you said that you'd close X amount of people, you're looking at this, and the price that you'd get is this, and the price you pay is that. Does that make you feel uncomfortable?
Yeah, exactly. And there's also that line of, when you get to the end, oh, we can't work together yet, or, like the time stall type stuff. Having that backup of, well, we've just done our quick maths here. I'm going to get you in front of X amount of people. That, according to your closing ratio, equates to this amount of money. So if we're waiting 6 months, you're not making that £1 million or something that you could make between then and now. So numbers don't lie. It's about, there's the piece of getting someone to feel emotional about solving a problem. And then you're also trying to help them justify solving that problem with all the logical pieces behind it. And numbers are very, very, very black and white.
because they're the best decisions, aren't they? A decision where you use your logical and your emotional brain. Wow, they're just your gut, your mind, your body, everything's just saying, just give daddy the money.
And I want to give another tip as well. So let's do a little role play.
Okay.
So I want you to ask me how much it costs.
Okay. Can I ask you something that might make you feel, or am I being a bad prospect?
Just be a prospect. Just ask me how much it costs.
Okay. All right, Zach. Yeah, sounds good. How much did it cost?
It's a very good question. Well, I say this to everyone, but let's agree something before I tell you the price. If I tell you how much it costs and you think absolutely bloody ridiculous, there's no way I'd pay that money. It's way out of budget. It's far too much money because this is probably a lot more money than you were wanting to spend. If that's the way you feel about this, are you happy just telling me there's no way and we leave it there?
Yeah, of course. I'm fair. I'm honest.
Okay. And equally, if you think it's not that bad, will you tell me as well?
Yeah.
Okay. It's 4p.
It's 4p. Right, it's not that bad. It's not that bad at all.
I actually don't do the other bit. I don't know why I had that in there. Are you comfortable telling me I was doing that upfront contract? But basically, it's making it feel like I'm going to give you a price. I don't know if that's a lot of money to you or not a lot of money to you. But really, it's that when we had Brandon Voss on, it's that getting you back up a bit like, oh, what's he going to say? He's going to be a bad. And the amount of people, when you deliver it like that, who say, oh, it's not much money at all. Or, oh, yeah, that seems fair. Or, oh, that's not actually as much as I thought.
Can I play devil's advocate? Can I say something? Because, and it's not even my opinion. I see a lot of people on like LinkedIn posting about it, and they say, well, some bad salespeople say, oh, it's going to make you fall off your, oh, does that make you fall off your chair? Or do you know what I mean? I'm going to tell you the price, but it might make you fall off your chair. Apparently they're saying like, if you use that kind of behavior and terminology, you don't believe in your product and the price that's attached to it.
No. What it is it's you're leaning into negative bias of the brain. By me, if I said, think of it, well, I'll play devil's advocate the other way. If I said to you, it's not a lot of money, it's not that bad, don't worry, I'm not going to charge you that much, here's what it is, and that's not a lot of money, is it? You'd be like, God, yeah, sorry, yeah, no, it's not that much money, actually. I'm trying to make you be like, feel like a bit of a mug. Like, come on, it's not a lot of money to me. It's not a lot of money to you either, is it, you idiot?
What a biller.
Yeah, exactly. What we're actually doing is giving you the safety to say no. Like, and it has gone the other way as well. Like, I had a call the other day where someone said, "Oh, that's 3 times more than we've been quoted from someone else." That's fine. I'm guessing you probably want to use them then.
Yeah.
Well, no, because it does sound different than what you're offering. Oh, okay. So we're not comparing apples to apples then, maybe.
Because if it's a price thing, well, if you really, and I think in our service, and I say it, I've said it on LinkedIn before, if it is a price thing and you want outbound telephone lead generating prospecting, if that is what you want, go and get a call center in India or Rio or the Philippines, because it will be cheaper.
Yeah.
I promise you it will be cheaper.
100%.
I'll put you in touch with someone. But what do you want? Well, yeah, we could do that and we'd save money, but we don't get the results. Right, okay, so what do you want then? You want the results, but for that price. It doesn't work like that.
No.
That's not life.
No, exactly. And also, what is this going to cost? What do you mean? Do you mean financially or time or resource or what do you mean?
And then people feel a bit silly for asking.
Oh, well, yeah, I think all of them actually. Yeah. So which one is it? But yeah, I never, ever since I agreed, we don't discount, and the price stays the same. You've got to pay up front. All these different rules around price. Money hasn't ever really been an objection. No, I don't think money's not really an objection that we get. And if you are getting money as an objection, there's probably a bit of looping back to do. Like with any objection, if you're getting objections at the end, you've not lined something up properly, have you? You've missed a bit. So actually, what that's telling me is go back and start qualifying again.
Absolutely, agreed. Great episode. You've given some great insights there. People will be taking out their wallet and throwing it at your front door, saying, "Oi, take my money."
Oi, do you like wallets? Yeah, do you? Yeah. Bang, like that.
Straight in the forehead. Whoa.
Right.
Okay.
Anyone wants to ask us anything about that, then don't get in touch either. Reverse psychology. Right, see you later, mate.
Bye, mate.